recording. That should be us. Just get tangled up in all my cables. Right. Okay. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Right, so feet underneath your hip sockets. Let's get ourselves moving. Right, I know I'm a bit chilly this morning, so I'm keeping my fleecy on. Right, so roll your shoulders back and down. Just start to center into your body. So your feet are flat on the floor. Right, let them just kind of sink in. So let your body just kind of find where it's going to be standing. Right, so the first thing I need you to do is check your posture. So your feet are on the floor. You need a little bend in your knee from your hip. See, this is the problem. Big baggy t-shirts and stuff don't help. Right, so we're going to tilt the hips forward and back. Right, so imagine you've got your bucket of water, tilt them forward and back. Right, until you get to the point where they are sitting level. I'm coming back to this. I'm just setting you up just now. Right, so your hips are there, ribs and hips are connected. Right, draw that line up so your chin sits level and your shoulders drop down your back. So ideally, you want to be able to either let your hands hang like this or you turn your palms out, and that lets you open your shoulder. Okay, your head sits on top of your shoulders, so it doesn't jut forward, it doesn't go back. Right, your chin sits level, and you should have a straight line from your ear through your shoulder, through your hip, back of the knee, and right down to the heel. Okay, so that is what you're looking at. Right, so you kind of settle your body into that. Right, spread your weight as evenly as you can through your feet, right, and then just move. Right, so you're just rolling. I'm going to lift my toes so that I can feel my weight transfer. Right, so rolling round and then go the opposite direction. Right, so just noticing where you're carrying your weight, if it's in your heels, if it's in your toes, the arches of your feet, just notice where you are and then come back into center, spread your weight as evenly as you can, let the toes drop down onto the floor. So the knees are soft and you're coming up towards your hips. So find your hip bones and they're in there, they're definitely in there somewhere, right? So grab hold and do your forward and back again. Right, so imagine that it's a bucket of water, so you're tipping it all the way forward, tipping it all the way back, all the way forward, all the way back. Right, just trying to feel that range of movement, and then do your circles. So when you're rolling round, your goal is to keep your upper body still and just work through your hips, right, and then go the other way. Right, so you're using your pelvic floor and your deep abdominals to get that right. Okay, go back to forward and back, right, and just see where your body, how your body is moving. If you have anywhere that needs to be loosened off further, then that's what you want to focus on as you're moving. Right, so feet are flat on the floor, knees are soft, ribs are sitting on top of your hips. Right, that gap there, hip bones are pointing forwards. Roll your shoulders and slide them down your back. And drop your ear and in. And then roll again and see if that's helped you just release that down. Turn your head, see how far it'll go, and then come back to center and turn. So we're just kind of checking how the body feels. Roll your shoulders one way and then the other. Right? So noticing where we are with our body. I'll take this off because it's easier to see. Okay. Right, so from your feet, right up onto the ball of the foot. Get the arch of the foot to stretch. Right, and then place that down and do the other side. Alright, so up, ribs and hips connecting. Start to switch from side to side. So we're switching side to side. Now your goal is to try and keep your hips from wiggling. Okay, so you're trying to stay there and go straight up and down. So drawing in and up. Right, drawing in and up. Using the ankles, working through. Right there. Right. Draw in and up through your pelvic floor and try to get your spine a little bit taller. So lift through the top of your head. Right now, breathing through your rib cage. Right, so the ribs are expanding out to the side, and I want you to try and pick up your pace a little bit. So this is where you look like the prancing horses. Right, so you start to do it. I can only do it for so long and then I have to stop and catch my balance. Right, so up and down, up and down, up and down. So you will feel a little bit more like you're trying to wiggle your hips, what you're trying to do is hold nice and still. Right, so working into your feet, drawing in, there, and then a little bit faster. Right, and then relax down. Okay, just going to check where your feet position is. Mine have wandered a bit closer. Relax the shoulders. Okay, just roll the shoulders. Right, just let the arms float. Right, so from the wrists, they start to get bigger. Just let them float up. Right, and up. And then bring them a little bit lower. And then change direction. Okay, so then bring them, just let them float. Again, just noticing how they feel. Right, increasing the size and the range as we go. And then bringing them down. My shoulders are making a crunching like fury just now. Never mind, bring them down and let them settle. Right, draw the belly in, ribs and hips connecting. Right, bring your palms face up. Right, exhale as you open and inhale as you come back. Now, as you open here, this bit of your chest opens. Be careful that we don't go, right, and stick the bottom out. Right, so you need to keep that connected, stay up and only let the arms go as open as you can before you want to start sticking your bottom out. Right, so ribs and hips connected. Let's get a bit tighter t-shirt there. Open and close. So chin is level, body's up nice, squeeze the shoulder blades at the back. Right, you've got that little bend in your knee that helps you stay in neutral. Exhale as you open, inhale as you come back. Now I want you to focus on your breathing. Okay, and I want you to focus on holding this in. So third knot to the belt across your hip bones. Drawing in here and feel the squeeze at your waist. So exhale and inhale. You want to feel as if your waistband's got a little bit looser. Right, so just keep doing that move. Right, exhale and inhale. Right, and just keep feeling that third notch. Right, that's what I want you to concentrate on. And once you think you're there, then we'll add in the stretch and then pull down and in. So exhale, inhale, reach the middle fingers, now draw in. Right, make sure your tummy's still pulling. Squeeze your shoulder blades down your back, make the V shape. Right, open, extend, pull in, and down. And open, extend. Hold here. Tap your shoulders. Out and in. Out and in. Right, just the knees are still soft. Right, drawing the belly in. Knees are in. Keep those elbows nice and high so they are out in line with your shoulders. Right, now hold here and tap above your head. So fingertips just lightly tap. Fingertips lightly tap. You keep drawing in the tummy. Right, focus on that. 4. Exhale up. 2. And 1. Bring the arms back down. Okay, pulling in and out. Pulling in and out. So you're just doing that V shape. Right, just do the V. Down and in. Palms are facing up. We're not turning yet. Right, exhale, pull in and open. Pull in. Okay, watch that you don't start arching your back. It's very tempting to let it all go. Right, draw in. Draw in. 2. And 1. And hold here. Open and close. Right, open and close. So in there. Knees are soft. Out and in. Exhale and inhale. Out and in. Right, chest is open. So this time, take it open. Here, turn the palms, squeeze in. Right, so we're turning, turn, and pull. And in. Open, take it out, turn the palms. My wrists are cracking like fury. There, turn, pull, in. Okay, out, turn, pull, and in. So in this next one, stay, turn, right, tap. Oh no, wait a minute, I forgot to do your biceps. Right, biceps first, tapping in. Right, just lightly tap the shoulders. Extending through the middle fingers, keeping the abs in tight. Breathing. There. Breathe. 2. Okay, now we'll go up and tap above the head. So up and up. Yes. If you feel more, if it's more comfortable, have your thumbs pointing up. But you should be okay to tap the hands that way. Right? So if you're feeling any impingement in the shoulder, then turn the thumbs. Right? So the thumbs are the thing that meet at the top. You may find that more comfortable. Right? Just everybody's shoulder mechanisms are doing slightly different thing, although the body does the same thing. It's just how you feel. Okay, hold there, down. So we're going to turn the hands this time. Squeeze in, turn the hands, squeeze, turn, squeeze. There, right. Feeling that now. There we go. And here, and turn. So keep extending the middle fingers. Right, watch you haven't stuck your bum out. Right, you still got that gentle third knot to the belt. Still bracing. So we're going to do one more. And hold it out, come into how. Bring the arms together, wrists and elbows together, lift. Right, and then down. Open, close. Right, squeeze them together, lift them. Right, down and close. Bring them together, lift. So squeeze the elbows together as you lift. Right, so stretching out the back. My arms are actually shaking when I do that. So when I get to here and I start to lift, my arms actually do shake. Right, one more. Up there, there. Properly shaken. Right. Now bring them together and drop them down onto the middle of your chest. So keep your nose in line with your fingertips. Okay, and keep your hip bones pointing towards me. Right, so still got the knees soft. Exhale as you spine twist. Inhale as you come back to center. So belly button's drawn in. Exhale as you twist. Inhale as you come back. Okay, exhale here. And inhale back. So take your time and feel your obliques, right, as they are moving. You might even start to feel your back line starting to crack as I'm moving. Right, so exhale, twist, inhale back, exhale, twist, and back. Keep shoulders nice and relaxed. And remember, the hips are not moving. Okay, the hips are still fighting straight in front. Here, do one more. Exhale there. And then relax. You're going to drop your arms down by your side. Just let that swing. So head stays forward for the first one. Right? And let your arms go. Like literally like you're a kid having a tantrum. Just let your arms swing. Right? Let them go. Whatever. Let the heels come up so your body can turn. And then let your head go freely. Crack. That was my ankle. Right? And then come back in. Right, and I want to do one last thing with the neck before we come down on the floor. So we're standing here. Do a check, right? Bring the hands together in prayer, link the fingers, push back, drop your chin to your chest. Right, have a wee look over your shoulder, put the elbow back, and then come forward, and then do the same on the other side. Just see how far you can look, push out in front, and then bring the arms up above the head, and then lower the arms down. Okay, drop your head to one side, hand on your ear. Just let that hand sit there, don't pull. Right, turn the hand up so the thumb is there. Keep your knees soft, abs are in, exhale. Slowly bring it up. Now only go as far as you're comfortable. If you can't get any further than that, that's fine. Right, take a breath in, exhale, and come down. Always with that thumb up. Yeah, always with that. Right, let the arm relax. Take that arm away. Come back to centre. I feel lopsided just when I do that. Like, I'm sure it's my t-shirt, but I think it's my head. Right, do go the other side. Two, I feel a squint. Right, put your hand there and do that side. Right, turn your thumb out. Bring that arm up. So exhale. Check your posture everywhere else is good. Just let that arm drift up. Take a breath in at the top. And then exhale as you let the arm drop down. And feel it pulling away from your neck. Alright, feel that length. Let it relax. Take the hands away. back up to center. That feels better. Right, bring the hands together into prayer, push, drop your chin to your chest, and this time look over your shoulder and see if that's improved. Right, drop down. It might be noisy, mine's certainly noisy. There, push, and then take it up. Okay, open the arms, thumbs up as you come down. And again, more popping and cracking as we go. Right, roll the shoulders, forward and back. Good. Right, so that loosens off your neck, which I'm about to completely undo by doing stuff on the floor, but never mind. Right, so let's roll down. Right, so heels on the floor, take a breath in. And as you exhale, start the move and then just keep breathing. Let the arms go nice and soft and gently come down. Now take your time. Okay, allow your spine to just go down vertebrae by vertebrae. See how low you get. Don't worry if you're not touching the floor. Knees are still soft. Take a breath in at the bottom. Fill your lungs. Exhale, and as you exhale, start to stack your spine really slowly on top. Now, if you feel anything going on in your back, use your hands to walk up your body. So if it feels like it's too tight, then take some of the weight off. All right, take a breath in, exhale, and roll back down. So you can support your back by putting your hands on your thighs. All right, and all that does is it takes a little bit of the weight off those muscles in your back. All right. If you can, when you get to the bottom, I would let your hands hang, but don't worry if you can. Take a nice big deep breath in. Feel the rib cage expand. Let the head hang. Right, and then exhale, draw the belly in and start working up. Again, if you need to, hands go back on the thighs. Take the weight off. Sometimes the stretch can feel quite intense and it's too much, so just ease into it. Take a breath in at the top, one more time, roll down. Exhale, chin down. Right, easing in. And it's good to know that it'll be different on different days as well. Like today I want to put my hands on my thighs. Just maybe done different activities yesterday. And that's what my body needs today. It might not, next week it might be fine. Last week it was fine. It's just seeing how you feel and adapting to the day. Right, so all the way up. Right, to reach those arms up and then float them down. And then reach up this time up onto the toes and then down. Right, reach up, find your balance. Balance on a Friday morning is generally not good. I generally fall over. Up and down. Do one more. Up, balance. Right, and relax. Okay, so I'm going to get you to roll down. I'm going to move the camera and come back down onto the mat. So roll down onto your hands and knees. Okay, here is my, here it is. It should be balance. Okay, so you're just using your roll down, all the way down, gently onto your hands and knees. Need to move it a little bit more. Okay, so set up here with your knees underneath your hips and your hands underneath your shoulders, right? And draw the belly in. Just check how that feels if you stretch there and you stretch there. Okay, so all the way up, tuck your tailbone right under, like literally like like you're pulling it through your legs. Right, tuck your chin right down and then lift up and arch and go the other way. That should feel really quite nice. Now, see what happens when you bring your fists in closer. Right, so bring the fists into the inside of your knees and then arch your back. Right, and then release. Okay, and then arch and release. So can you feel that that is lower here? You get a nicer stretch there. So just be aware of that you can stretch depending on where you need it. Okay, so up and down. Okay, come flat down onto your tummy. Flat down onto your tummy. Ooh, all the way down. Here we go. I might need to adjust myself. I'm not really on the mat. I'll just do like a worm. Right, so lying flat down. Right, so strawberry underneath the belly button, little tiny bit of back work, just a wee tiny bit before we go anywhere. So strawberry under the belly button, so draw the belly in. You can just see very subtle movement as I relax and just drawing in. So belly button's there, right? Strawberry under the belly button, keep that nice. Right, and looking straight down. I'm going to have to keep my head up, otherwise you're not going to hear me. Okay, so you're there. I'm going to just check and make sure everything feels comfortable. So I'm just rocking my hips side to side. Right, and then settling down. Draw the belly in, belly button up off the floor, strawberry under the belly button. Right, I'm going to get you to start just lifting one arm, like you feel a bit like a gecko. So looking straight down, exhale, lift one arm and down. Right, exhale, lift the other one and down. Exhale, lift and down. Lift and down. Okay, so every time you lift up, you exhale and you pull your tummy towards your back. Lift and lower, lift and lower. If that feels all right, then both arms come up. Right, exhale as you lift, inhale as you come down. Exhale to lift, inhale down. Your legs are relaxed. Okay, we're not tensing our bum, we're not lifting our legs at all. Right, it's just, I'm just trying to make sure that I don't look like I've got a big hump in my back when I do that. It's just a t-shirt coming up. You want to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Right, lift and down, and lift and down. Okay, so rest there. You can put your forehead on your fingertips, and you're going to do single legs. Straight legs, up and down. Strawberry's still under the belly button. It's not going to be a high lift. Right, hip bones are still pointing to the floor. Right, exhale, lift, and down. Squeeze your bottom. Right, don't worry if it doesn't lift very high. Right, squeeze your bottom, squeeze it. Right, squeeze. Right, squeeze and squeeze. So as you squeeze your bum, you loosen off the hip flexor. One tightens, one relaxes. Lift and release. Lift and release. Lift and release. Lift and release. Okay, let's take the arms out. So they're out in front of you. And we're going to do opposite arm, opposite leg. Lift and down. Thumbs point up. Okay. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Reaching forwards. Still get the strawberry under the belly button, so you're still holding, still hovering. Lift and down. Eyes on the floor. Right. Exhale to lift. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. Work at your own pace, okay? So you work with your breath. If you want to go slower, go slower. And at any time you can take away the arms or you can take away the legs. Alright? Lift and lower, lift, lower, lift. So just make sure you're even. And then I'm going to wriggle my hips because I can feel my back going. Right? So we're going to do 8 parachute jumps. Right, so both arms, both legs. Draw the belly in. Right, exhale, lift, arms and legs. And then down. Take a breath in. Exhale, up, hold it, and down. Now I know it's hard to not squash the strawberry, but really try. Okay, abs go in, hollow that tummy, lift up. Keep trying to hollow the tummy. And down. Right, exhale. We're doing 8 of these, that's 4. Right, eyes on the floor, up and release. Again, if you're finding this too much at the shoulders, you can always take your arms wider if that helps. Right, and again, come on, 3. Take your time in between each one to reset, pull in. Right, you got 1 more. Exhale up and down. Good. Okay, let's use those stretches we did a second ago. So sit right the way back into child's pose with the knees wide. Right, sit back. So let the knees go, little gap in between so you get right down and stretch out. Right, it depends on how your shoulders feel, but I feel that I need to do a wee shoulder stretch as well. So I'm going to thread the needle. Just the back. Stretches out your big lat muscles. Right, come in and do the other side. Right. And then arch your back and release and arch and release. And then I'm going to bring them fists in closer and do the same stretch. The fists in close. Right, so that you're doing that. Okay, so when you're ready, just a wee stretch, I'll come over onto your back. Right, and we will need to watch where I'm going here because I've got two different cameras going. Okay, so feet flat on the floor. Right, and just check where your posture is. Rock your back into the floor. Just rocking, just pelvis. So you're tipping your hips up towards your nose, and then you're tipping your hips right down towards your toes. Okay, so all the way up, and then all the way down, and then find that point where it sits, belly button pulled in, and the hip bones are pointing to the ceiling. Okay, abs in. So I want you to have your feet resting very lightly on the floor, so you can slide the leg out, flex the foot, and then slide back in. Right, do the same on the other side. Slide the leg out, just like you're literally hovering just on the floor. Slide back in. I just caught the mat. Opposite arm. Take the arm over the head, slide it out, and in. Right, other side. Sliding out, flex the foot, slide, mat, slide back in. Lift that foot. Right, now keep the foot slightly higher than the knee. Right, opposite arm, extend, and then bring it back. Same side, extend out and in. Right, extend out and in. Both feet, remember, very light on the ground. Out and in. Right, swap that. Just 4 on each leg. Right, extend and in. Right, extend out, resting that foot lightly on the floor. Feel your abs trying to hold yourself in place. Right, light with the feet. 3. Right, do another 1, 4, and then fold that knee closer in. Bring the other knee up to join it. Okay, I'm just going to move the camera slightly so that I don't come completely out the shot. Right, arms by your side. Both arms over the head. Extend one leg and in. Exhale, lengthen the leg out and in. Exhale, reach over, wide V shape over your head and in. Right, exhale out and out and in. Now on the next one, you're going to start to just pull the knees closer to the chest. So extend the leg out and then pull the knees closer to the chest. Extending out, pull the knees in. So your tailbone is starting to lift just very gently into a little reverse curl. Right, so drawing in, pulling the knees in. Exhale out and pulling the knees in. Lengthen out. All soft points with the toes. Curling in. Yeah, out and in. Okay, when you're ready, and only if you're ready, as you curl in, C-shape up and extend. C-shape up, reach through with the fingers and extend. So we're just still extending one leg. All the way up and extend. Curling smooth, 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 smooth. How about we try with both legs? How about we try double extension? Double leg extension. All the way out. Pull in, squeeze. And then release out long. Right, pulling in, tucking those knees in. Keep the feet higher than your knees. Keep your feet higher than your knees. It'll let you curl in nicely. Right, and out. And curling. Now you're in complete control of how hard you make this. Obviously, the higher you curl, the harder it is. The longer your legs, you can always go back to single legs. Let's do one more. Let's hold up here. Hold up here. Hold up here. Right? Keep your palms face up if you can. Extend one leg and come back in. Extend the other leg and come back. Right, extend and in. Right, extend and in, out and in. Let's do both legs together on this one. 2 legs, go. Out and in and out. So the knees do come right in towards your chest and then they go out nice and slow. They come right in towards your chest and then out. Is that? It hurts. Right, burn it. Right, now hold in here. Hold here. Take your arms over your head, but don't put your head down. Right, and come up. Right, just the arms. Just float the arms up and down. So you're still in C shape, just moving the arms. Just moving the arms. That's it. And again, keep going. Arms. If you need to put your head down, put your head down. Okay. Here. 3, 2. Still engaging. Still in C. Right, let's see if we can go up and out. My head's not touching the floor. I'm leaning back. But it's not touching the floor. Right, if it needs to, then do that. But otherwise, this is your challenge. Stay up. Stay up. So we're single legs. Single legs. Go for the burn. Right, and then both legs. Just for 4. Just for 4. Take it out and in. And out. And in. And out. Whoa. And in. You were nearly there. One more. There. And pull in. And then rest the head down. Put one foot down and then the other. Okay. Slide one leg out. Right, take both arms over your head. Flex your feet. Extend your middle finger. Let that stretch. Alright, slide back in. Do the other side. Slide the leg out. Flex the foot. Take both arms up. Right, and let that ease out. Stretch. Extend the middle fingers. Push away with the heel. Right, and then come back in. Okay, so just drop one knee to the side and then bring it back. Drop the other knee to the side and right, drop both knees over, all the way over. Back of the hands on the floor. Take one arm, slide it up, round in a big circle, all the way up, and then all the way back down. So you're just opening up the chest and then draw the belly in, go to the other side. Right, same thing, palm of the hand, right, faces up, thumb up, right the way round. Right, so you feel all this stretching going on all the way across the chest, all the way down, right, and back to centre. Good. Okay, so abs in, right, and drop that knee to the side again, and then come back to centre. Right, drop to the side, open up that hip and centre. Hip bones pointing to the ceiling. Drop and in, right, and drop and in. Right, so we're going to do a little bit of hip work. So I just need you to bring the knees up, right, and circle round, just to open up the hips a little, right, and then go the other way, circle round. So this is to get into your obliques a little bit, but in a slightly different way than normal. Pop your feet down. So you want to feel this in your sides. So fold one knee in, and then turn the knee out. So the knee turns out. Kick your leg out, so it's nice and straight. Flex the foot, and then draw the leg down in to the midline. Turn the foot back round and bring it in. Fold it straight back up. Right? Turn out. Lengthen the leg. Flex the feet, and then draw down. Turn the foot back to centre and fold the knee in. Alright, turn out and lengthen and flex and down. Right, pull in. Right, turn out and lengthen and flex and draw in. Okay, put that foot down. We'll do 4 on the other side. So knee into the chest, turn out. So toe points in towards your knee. Lengthen that leg out. Flex the foot and draw it down. turn to come back to center. Fold the knee in. Right, turn out, lengthen, flex, and lower. Right, bring it in. Turn, flex, and lower. Right, one more, pulling in. Turn the leg, lengthen it out, flex, and lower, and then bring it in. Okay, so I haven't done this exercise for ages. We'll see how we get on with it. It's been a long time I haven't done clocks. Right, so bring the knees in and take the legs up. I am actually going to just adjust the camera a tiny little bit because I kind of want you to see legs, 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 legs. Okay, right. Right, it'll be easier if you can see what's going on. Right, so legs are going straight up. Right, now, okay, so we're going to split the legs. So one goes up and one goes down. Now turn them round so they're in a V shape. Right, and then bring them back together. Right, and then up. Right, so which leg came up? Haha, now you've got to remember which leg you were doing. Right, so split the legs. So I've got my back leg gone down. And I'm taking my legs wide. Right, and then swapping them round. So my front leg's now at the bottom. And then bringing that leg up. So the leg that's at the front is now lowering. Lower that leg. Right, take the legs wide. Oops, wide, wide, wide. Right, switch them round. Right, let that leg go down. Right, and then bring them back up. Right, so same leg that came up, it goes down. Drop the back leg down now. Right, round in a big V shape. Right, and switch them. Bottom leg comes up, and then it lowers. Right, now your goal is to switch, scissor, down, switch, scissor, and down. So see if you can do it. Way, right, that's it, down. So I always move with the front leg, it goes up and it goes down, right, and that helps me keep track of where I am. So the leg goes up and it goes down, and swirl around, and up and down. And swirl around. Right, up, down, round, right, and then back into centre. Right, hold the legs there. It's harder than it looks. Right, hold the legs up. Right, so open and cross. Open and cross. Open and cross. Open and cross. So nice and wide. Take it wide and cross. Wide and cross. Wide. Open out those hips. Right, and then hold them wide. Right, flex your feet, drop them down into a V, heels together, and lift straight up. Now drop them down into a little diamond. So toes together, knees wide. Take the legs out wide. Flex the feet. And drop them down into the diamond, heels together. Lift. Right, point your toes. Bring your toes together, diamond shape. Take the legs out wide. Flex your feet. Drop them down and together. Right, point your toes. Together. Wide. Flex your feet. Down. Point your toes. And lift. Good. Okay, fold the knees in. Right, bring one foot down to the floor and then the other. Right, drop your knee to the side. Slide it out across the floor. Turn it, bring it back in. Do the same on the other side. Drop it to the side. Slide it out, turn and bring it back in. Right, both feet together, let your knees drop out. Right, soles of the feet there. Take the arms down by your sides. Arms up over the head. Exhale, roll up, reach between your thighs. Reach. And back. Take a breath in. Exhale, roll up and reach. Roll up and reach. And two more. Exhale, roll up and reach. Every time you come up, you'll find you're pushing your knees that little bit wider. Right, do one more. Exhale, roll up. And down, leave the arms where they are. Slide your feet down. So they are straight. Turn, bring the arms down. Right, and then I'm going to get you just to roll onto your tummy. Roll over. So the arms up. Right, and cobra stretch. Right, so hands on the floor, just pressing up. Pressing. And release down. Right, press up. And release. And up. Right, now sit back into your child's pose, so hands under your shoulders. Right, I need to walk my feet in a little bit. Sit back, reach the fingers out. Take a few breaths. Okay, and then just walk your hands in. All right, come out so that you are sitting. All right, and just sit comfortably. So if you can't sit with your legs out in front of you, or legs crossed, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's just to be sitting comfortably, right? So give the shoulders a roll. All right, reaching up. Right, turn and lift. So using that hand just gently to give you that extra little bit of twist. And then lifting up through the back and then twist. Do the same. So just using that hand to push round. Keep everything nice and tall. Alright, come back to centre, put your hands behind you. And lift up, arch back. You can look up. Right, and then come forward. Reach towards your toes, chin down. So by tucking your chin in, you get a fascia stretch as well. Tucking the chin in. Okay, rolling up. Alright, just take a wee second and just move in the feet. Relax. Okay, drop your head to the side. Let's just stretch out that neck again. Drop your head to the side, hand on, thumbs up. My hands are freezing. Right, let's just gently lift that arm. Breathe. Exhale, gently, just feeling the neck, letting go as you release the arm. Okay, take that hand away. Right, take it to the other side. Just rest your hands on your head, thumb up. Exhale as you start the move. Just let the hand float. Let it float. Take a breath in. Exhale. And just let the neck let go. Let it just ease down. Let the arm relax. Take that away, come back to center. Okay, turn the head and center. Turn and center. Just nod your head down. And then look up. You do it all slow. We don't roll our neck or anything like that. Give your shoulders a wee roll. Right, rolling down. Right, just find your scalenes on one side. Right, so it's that muscle there. Right, just sink your fingers in and hug in. Just a few seconds. So you're just sinking, your fingers just sink into that muscle. Your head lays on that side, the shoulder releases. Just breathe. Okay, let it go. Right, take it to the other side again, finding that muscle in there. I'm going to use that hand, it's easier. Right, fingers just go in behind it, thumb goes in, like that. And then just lean over and just gently let your fingers sink in. And let your head go to the same side. And breathe. In and out through your nose. Right, and then release and come back up. So just see how that feels now. So turn, center, and turn. Right, and nod your head. You might need to do it again and just for a little bit longer, which is because we had our head held up for a wee while there. Open the chest and lean sides and other side. Right. And then just give everything a wee shuggle and a wee shake just to kind of get it woken back up again and see how we feel. Everybody good? Yes? We're all fab? Brilliant. Well done. Yeah, that's that last wee bit was tough. It was tough. Yeah, stopped.